Hello everyone for the second episode of Edge of Space. I'm gonna wait until the jellyfish is over there. Okay. Yeah, that only takes energy. Press X to remove something placed in the world, press L for the upgrade screen. L. Advanced laser pick. Huh. And I would have thought it would be like mech based, although later on it might be. Yeah. Via the gear screen, that's C. C. Yeah. Okay. I have two sets of the aluminum armor, by the way. Well, almost. On another character. Two other characters, rather. Tech upgrades will unlock more. You start with a crafting kit. Crafting is done by using a crafting kit, which you start with already equipped. Resources in the world are often in specific and often interchangeable. Look at tooltips for items. Okay. Press 2. There it is. Remember to press the words. That is the secret to how to craft. You're ready to deploy to the ground below. Press F on the portal to start your adventure. I need a drink. No loading screens or anything, just here. Okay, you start off there, and basically this is your spawn. Right there you can see cryo rod count. I have 10. These are essentially lives. I can put more here, click that, and I'll get more. Really. Because I can't craft them in that hard to craft. If you're careful enough, you get them as fast as you lose them. This kind of sucks. Okay, now let's see. Back on the topic of basically what the Steam box or Steam Cube, whatever it is, means. It means that you no longer have to buy games for both for your friend. Because before, if you and your friend wanted to play something, say Black Ops, any of the Call of Duty games really, you would have to buy it again. This means that instead of having to buy everything on both, you can simply play it with your friends on the other. If you do want to play it on both, it's not going to help you, but it helps avoid you playing it on both. I mean, because really, buying this thing, it has to be less expensive than a computer. I mean, and if it's a cheap computer, you're not going to be able to play any games on it anyways. If it's a cheap computer, essentially it uses power and it stores photos. It charges your phone. That is what a cheap computer does. I don't have one of the phones that plug into the computer. I have a payphone. It's not going to help for anything. So it avoids you having to worry about getting a computer, which by the time you get it will be outdated. And basically, it's easier. You plug it in, and you can connect to PlayStation. You may have to buy the system that you're connecting to, but it means you can use your keyboard on it. which is something I don't believe you can do. You can do it, however, not like with games. Meaning, it's just easier. It's better, in a word. I'm not doing very much to persuade you to this, am I? Some aluminum. One person called it aluminium. Yell at him, please, because no one is. Aluminum. If I do call it aluminium, yell at me. Aluminium! Okay. So, I'm basically leading this conversation on as long as possible. Because it is a big thing. In 2 days, 1 o'clock, again I believe, they will have another announcement. What me and my acquaintance on the bus, I'm not sure if we'd be called friends, would be, I mean, basically what we know is, he said 300 prototypes have been made and sent out, or going to be sent out, one or the other, to qualifying people. And he said it's probably like game developers and stuff. Which makes me sad, because if I would have worked a little faster, that might be me. Because for a living, I do want to make video games, if you do not know. I'll set up another channel. I'm not even gonna say a name. So, yeah. Chemicals. Past like 50 of these eliminated. Base. How is that a chemical? I have no idea. I can tell it's chemical, because it says, wa, chemical, ice. Crafting is pretty cool in this. Oh, you don't have to have this. Dirt, rock, mud. Okay, so chances are, if you have a friend, he's probably going to be playing on the Xbox more than the PC or anything. That's what I noticed. If the price of I drop in now, I need that. I'm not going to get to it in time. I might. It is worth it. Titanium this early on is not really that useful, honestly. Not even gonna bother with you crabs. However, this means your friends don't have to worry about buying all this stuff. Because chances are, if they are a hardcore gamer, meaning if they actually play video games and are good at them, chances are they're gonna have an Xbox. Because that's just... I mean, most people have a console. That is how this world works, sadly. I mean, I have a console. I sometimes use it. Not that much. I do prefer PC gaming. So this means that I can buy this thing, and then play with all my friends that are not gonna buy a PC. And because PCs can cost a lot of money. So if it's just me buying this thing, which probably isn't gonna cost more than 40 bucks, I'm buying that instead of a PS4, which is supposed to be like 500, 600 something. It's supposed to be a lot of money. So, I mean, altogether, it saves us money. Not to mention, this means that if you normally buy a game on both systems just so you can play with your friend, you can now play with that friend and just have that. So,